had such a bad shag last year that the guy texted me afterwards and it just said sorry.
When I was in my 20s, I let a guy shove a pumpkin inside me.
And my mum said to his mother, from one mum to another, this is what your son is messaging my daughter. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Hayley.
Did you forget my name for a moment?
No, of course not. But I love the sprowl on the prowl.
Yeah.
Are you on the prowl? Like, I think I'm like a white man from the 90s, like a creep on the dance floor.
I was. I was on the prowl.
You will be again one day, surely.
Well, who knows? There is a cute boy in the room that sort of like put a bit of a halt to the prowl. But he's a secret. He's the worst kept secret. The prowl stopper.
So are you still pretending you're single on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Convincing no one, because I literally go out and immediately say I'm in a new relationship. So my new show.
Sorry.
So I'm doing
so
in
sorry.
Australia.
I'm so sorry you've fallen in love.
I know it sucks.
You fucked it.
I know, and with a man too, and he's white. It's all the worst bits.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I sort of thought I would get with like a woman of colour.
I think all women are thinking that's their
I know,
jam.
especially after coming out of a long-term relationship, you're like, of course I'm going to like find a woman of colour. And that would be, and I'll be like,
what colour?
Here I am. Anything that's not
white.
yeah, any
right.
kiss of brown, anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then, the evil white man tooketh my heart.
How long were you with the other dude? 17 years.
The other dude!
Oh, a woman?
No, yes, no.
Dude. Sorry, dude's just like
No, it sort of seems weird after such a long relationship to call him
call
the
him a
other
dude.
dude. 14 years.
Yeah, okay, that's a long time.
What's the longest relationship you've been in?
8 years, and that was a marriage
80
of
years?
No, 8.
I was like, how
80.
fucking old are you?
No, 8.
8 years.
Yeah, and 5 of those I was married.
Yeah, right.
Which was very quick, and it was one of those intense kind of
Yeah.
super amazing when it was amazing, and
Yeah.
then we got it finished.
It is funny
Finished
to think, we got it finished, wrapped it all up, sayonara.
Done.
That's how separations go away, super fun and easy. I met my ex before I got into doing stand-up. So
Yeah.
all of my comedy, like personal life comedy, is about being in a relationship. Became single and was like, oh, I'm out. I'm on the prowl, which is my new show, right? Got really excited about it, like gathering all these dating stories. And then when you meet someone again, you're like, oh, I'm going to keep that quiet because it's not hot. It's not cool
Yeah.
or sexy comedy.
It doesn't fit the brand.
Yeah, to be in love. People are like, oh, I want to hear about you, like, going out and getting fucking
Got to hear about how
gangbanged or
great your
something.
life is. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Boring.
Happiness is so bad for comedy.
Yeah. See, I did the same thing. So my original show, Teardrops on My Dildo, before I wrote that.
Stunning name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'd planned to write a book about dating. So I was going on as many dates as I could. Like I was dating anyone just to get the stories.
Yeah.
And writing the stories
Gotta
down.
catch 'em
Yeah.
all.
But
Yeah.
even that got boring.
I was loving the dating thing, though. Because
Yeah.
you were mentioning off air, off pod, that you can be quite socially awkward.
Yeah.
That's not my problem. I'm a social butterfly. I'm elite. If you ever need a date to a wedding, it's me. So I loved the dating thing because people get so nervous about the dating and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm good at the one-on-one dating. Like I nail that.
How do you not
I'm
one-on-one
overly-
date?
No. I mean, rather than like, I'm not
Group
socially
dates.
anxious in a one-on-one.
Oh,
with
yeah.
On a date, like I'll come in as the boss.
Yes,
You know,
say, I'll
yeah.
dominate.
Yeah. They were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, they're a bit blown away.
Yeah.
Especially the young ones.
but I guess
She
it's like job
talks.
interviews. The more you do it, the easier it is.
Yeah, for sure. My problem with casual dating was I wasn't very good at the casual part of it. I'd invite them to my house and I'd end up cooking them a fucking full meal and would chat for like
Too
3 or
much.
4 hours. I know, and then all my single friends are like, cut it out, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
I work in breakfast radio, so I've got to get up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And these guys are still here at like midnight because I've cooked a whole feast and let them know my whole life
They're
story.
wearing your pajamas.
Yeah, got there, tucked them
Feeding the
in.
cat.
Yeah,
Weird.
exactly, honestly. And then by the time you've got down to the actual business that you're there to do, it's so
Wait,
late.
you cooked them dinner before you shagged them?
Yeah.
You meant like at the end they stayed for longer?
No.
Wow, that's-
always before.
Yeah, okay, that's a lot of effort, isn't it?
I think because I've got to have the banter
Yeah.
before a shag.
Yeah. I prefer to shag them before the banter because otherwise I'm turned off. Like, shut up. I'm out of here.
I love a belly full before a shag. Okay, do you know what? Do you know?
Of food?
Yes. The worst
Really?
thing I did in my, I don't know if I've told this story.
Bring it on.
Maybe. The worst decision I made last year in my singledom was I was hanging out with a person and we had organised a threesome. And we'd also organised a bottomless brunch. And the distance between the brunch and the threesome was too short. So we filled to the brim our stomachs and our bodies with bottomless cocktails, and it was tacos as well.
Yeah, carb loading.
Carbs and meat and carbs and meat and dipping meat and fat. And then we had like a 20-minute turnaround before person 3 turned up.
Oh, so the third person wasn't at the feast.
No, they came in
Because that would have
hungry.
made sense. I'm thinking if 3 of you are all feeling like fat fuckers and you're
2
just
of
eating
us
too
were
much.
stuffed to the brim.
Yeah, okay. And someone's come in fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, absolutely. And trying to
You're
make it
burping
all...
garlic.
Yeah, we're trying to make it all sexy. And
Mojitos.
I'm brimming with birria tacos. It was a real mistake. A lesson learned.
Yeah.
You can't fill up.
I don't even remember the last time I ate on a date.
Really?
Yeah. No.
I think I've eaten on every date.
Really?
Yeah, there was even one man I made a platter because he said he wasn't hungry. And I just can't...
Do you always take them to your house?
Yeah, I feel better having people at my house. I always meet a stranger at a bar first,
Yeah.
a public place.
Yeah.
And that was like, I had to relearn about safety because when I was 21, there was no safety involved.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just end up in an Uber somewhere, God knows where, and wake up and have to figure out the suburb.
Yeah.
And try to get home. Being older, I was like, oh, okay, I'll invite someone over. And my friends were the ones that were like, no. Like, you never bring a stranger around to your house.
Yeah.
So always meet them in a bar, do a vibe check, then can bring them home.
I've made a lot of mistakes like that and put myself in some risky situations.
Oh, God's sake.
But had a great fucking time. I know you can't promote that. But the worst that I ever had was a guy who I'd met him at the pub once before and then he'd asked me on a date. So I was like, just meet at my house and then we'll walk to the pub.
Yeah, right.
So we did that and I thought that's safe enough. Like we're just walking down to the pub.
Yeah.
He was the most incredibly boring man you've ever met in your life. Like an accountant, had never smoked or drank, like never taken drugs. Like just, we
What
had
a
nothing.
loser.
I know.
Oh my God, he's never done drugs. What a loser.
So anyway, then at about 10 o'clock, whatever, I was like, oh, anyway, better go home. He's like, it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, I'm a bit tired. So
you're
then he had to walk
boring.
me home and he didn't leave straight away. So I thought, I'm not letting him in the house. So he sat on the deck and I gave him a beer and I'm like, we'll just, we sat there in silence, right? And in my head, I'm like, I'm not making conversation because I want you to get out
I
of
do
here.
this too. If
I'm like,
they're not bringing anything, I'm a professional talker. If they're not bringing anything, I'm
Yeah.
not going to do all the work
Yeah.
here.
And the
I'll
awkward
let
is
you-
fun in that. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
learn this lesson by my awkwardness.
Yeah, I can sit here all
Yeah.
night, mate. Ask me a question.
Yeah. And so in the end, I was like, anyway, I better get to bed. He's like, yeah, I better go. And then we sat there again for like probably another 4 minutes.
Had you shagged? No.
No, I wasn't even, And if I haven't shagged on the second night, we're not shagging, mate. Like that's... and then he left, and the next day he sent me a message to say, I had such a great time, like, it'd be great to hang out again. I'm like, if that is your great time, imagine a bad day.
I know.
Oh my God.
I'm so embarrassed when people text saying that was a great time.
Yeah.
My best one was afterwards. I had such a bad shag last year that the guy texted me afterwards and it just said sorry.
Oh, that's good though that he knew.
I know that, like, there was no denying how rubbish your performance was,
Yeah.
there, dude.
And he didn't say anything immediately. He wasn't
No,
like,
no,
sorry.
he just had to leave. He just had to absolutely
Shame.
go, and then he left. Yeah,
yeah.
as he left my driveway, I was ringing the bell. Shame. And then, he texted me the next day saying, sorry.
That's great. I love that he knew. I shagged a guy. I got a route out of an Uber rideshare. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and like I thought I was stuck. When you're like waiting for an Uber, waiting for a taxi, you couldn't get one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I jump in this Uber, an Uber rideshare, because it was all I could get. And this guy's a 32-year-old guy from the UK in the back. I'm like, hello, here we go. And we
Hello.
spoke for 3 minutes or whatever until I get out of the Uber, go upstairs, and he messaged me. And I was like, this is on. I said, come back, get an Uber back, and I'll meet you at the front, and we'll go to the beach.
Well, you went to the beach for this shag.
Yeah, because it wasn't coming to the apartment. I had other people in the apartment, so I was like,
So you shagged on the beach.
Yeah.
We'll come back to this.
20 seconds, I reckon, and like not well endowed. Like, I'm a big woman, and but he gets,
Wait. Hang on, you say, not well endowed, I'm a big woman. I'm just imagining
mean-
an absolute gaping.
well, I don't,
Oh, you've had kids.
like, you don't mind a small one, like people can do things with, but 20 seconds, like what are you going to do in 20 seconds with anything, really? But the worst bit is, then we get up to walk back, like, because it starts to rain, and I don't even think he touched me with his hands. I don't even think he touched my boobs. Like, yeah, I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, and then he turns to me, right, and he goes, was that good for you?
No.
And because I'm lovely, I was like, yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
no.
That was nice. Thank you.
Isn't it terrible that we learn to be so polite? And
I
said to
know.
myself when I was back out in the world that I wasn't going to be like that.
I'm never
that I was
doing
gonna
that
be
again.
really honest.
Yeah. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah. Was it good for you? What do you think? What was the feedback that let you know that was good?
Yeah.
We need to talk about shagging on the beach because me and the secret boyfriend.
Yeah.
Can I talk about this? Had a shag on the beach. And
Well, you can't be rolling around. That's rule number one.
you can't be rolling around. There were definitely people there.
Yeah.
So, because it was dark, really late and dark, but every now and then you'd see people and they'd have their phone torches on, so you'd sort of stop for a bit.
They're all just gathered around.
Yeah. Have a look. But we think we both got some sort of like sea lice from it.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
And we hadn't shagged for a while because I was having some vaginal issues, as vaginas
Could have been that. Could have been that.
No. As vaginas are wont to do, sometimes they play up. So we'd had a little bit of a break from shagging.
And all the lice are just like,
Yeah.
it's like bait.
The pH is back, baby. Let's get in there. Because like it was really fun and like the stars,
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah, it's beautiful. Outdoor
Beautiful.
sex is lovely.
The lapping ocean and all of this, and it was really, really fun. But yeah, within the next day, like we were both had these kind of like bites and sort of welts, and I had like these sort of itchy bits, and he had some sort of
They weren't just
scabs.
midgies.
No, it was different.
His arms hanging off.
It was different to mosquito.
fruit.
Yeah, we definitely had like sea lice, which kind of puts it's a bit of a boner
horny,
killer.
is it? Yeah.
We weren't the only two enjoying ourselves
Yeah,
in that
yeah, all
moment. The
these
sea
little
lice
dirty-
were rife.
Aren't sea lice just in the water, though? Did you Google it?
We were quite far away from the water. I think they found their way to us. Yeah, these were kind of
flying
welting
sea lice.
I want to say there was an air of infection to
Yeah,
them.
and that's gross, isn't it? Like, even
Yeah.
when you've had even midgie bites and you itch it, and then you just got like pus hanging off your like lesions.
What's your
Rank.
what's your worst sex injury that you've had?
Mine
Mine was a spinal carpet burn that got infected.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, from frottaging on the floor too
Wow.
hard. And the friction like that, and I didn't realise it at the time. And then I had this rashing wound on my spine that I didn't feel in the moment, which is probably a sign that it was a great time. And then because I couldn't reach it to keep it clean properly, it got really infected. It was so bad. This is years and years and years and years ago.
I don't think I've really had a sex injury other than like just, your toes grazed up and stuff or your knees.
Your toes?
Yeah. Well, if I've actually got one. I've got one at the moment. Like a blister.
I couldn't imagine how your
Yeah.
toes were getting so bloody hurt. When you have been out doing your dating and whatnot, when it goes terrible, is your immediate thought like, that's fantastic, this is going to make great content?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
Or even the step before that is, I can't wait to tell the girls.
Yeah, oh my God, this is, yeah.
Sometimes
same.
I'm like, just finished. I'm like, oh, come
Voice
on. can
memo
you
when you're
sleep?
like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always
because
like,
it's either good sex or a good story. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling up my phone because sometimes I'd write a quick bullet point synopsis of how it went.
Feedback sheet.
Yeah, so that I didn't forget in the moment. Okay, this one's called Bali at 11:32 a.m. Did a shit. I could hear him sniffing it. I think he had a runny nose. I was full of steak. No helmet. Jesus told him to move to Bali. He
This
saw
sounds
demons.
like a poem.
I had my period. He was really short. It was honestly one of the most bizarre things. And he had a crucifix around his neck. And like there was a moment
like,
where
yes,
it was
show
like
me
swinging
Jesus,
above
I'm
my
in.
face. And I was like, I don't know what to do with that. Do I kiss it?
Yeah. Yeah, I would have shoved it in my mouth for sure.
Sucking on a man's
wouldn't-
crucifix.
I reckon that'd be hot in the moment. Yeah, I'd hook right in. I'd do weird shit just to freak him out.
Wow, I'm getting to know you. We've
Yeah,
only just
yeah.
met today.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're the kind of chick that would suck on a man's crucifix
Yeah,
if
I
he's
think
close
I
enough to your
would.
mouth.
If it was like in the moment.
Do you have a line when it comes to sharing?
See,
Comedy?
I can be such a prude in a lot of ways.
Really?
Well, like I don't send nudes at all. I hate nudes. I don't even want to
I
see
love
anyone's
a nude.
nudes.
I
But I'm more than
love-
happy to be in a sex club, or I'm more than happy to be
Right.
in a public place in real life. I guess it's the stillness of the moment I don't like.
And
Like
do you-
even when we talk about like radio or comedy, I love doing radio. I love doing comedy. I don't so much like cameras. I don't like looking at myself. Like, I like to have the moment and then the moment be gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think of that with sex as well. Like, I like to have, be in it and have the memories, but not any of the other.
Wow. Oh, I love photos.
I know. I've seen your socials. It's great.
I'm obsessed
like,
with myself. Yeah, right.
Awkward.
Oh, no. I love an opportunity to share a sexy pic. I love it. And I know we're in a day and age where we're like, we don't want to receive dick pics.
Yeah.
Unsolicited, no. But I'll still look at them and have a fucking giggle.
Of course, yeah. Check for any abnormalities.
Oh, I love it. The worse it is, the better, because then I'll show everyone.
Yeah. Do you know somebody actually sent me, this is years ago, but a Tinder dick pic next to a deodorant bottle? Like,
yeah, they do that for
sizing?
comparison.
What?
I know. A Monster Energy can was my worst one. And I'm like, I don't care.
Wow,
about
the monster.
Yeah,
Oh, get me on it.
Couple of bloody beasts. No, I'm
Imagine
just...
if we just did that. Just like, here's a packet of matches. Here's my big
box of
lighter. Is that a
cigarettes.
big lighter or a little one?
I know, to see it, it's so full on. But
Yeah.
I love sending a nude. And I'm aware of, I think we're protected by the law now. Like, if anyone shared a nude of mine post-breakup or post anything like that, I would come at them with all of the money behind me and all of the lawyers, and I would, like, kill them, right? I do love to be looked at, and I do love, I don't know, I like men sort of oogling me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed my boobs today, but it was
I
intentional.
didn't look.
It's hard not to. But a dick pic, I think I enjoy them. And I get sent quite a few of them because
I don't like the idea that they're just like in a bank of just an album of cock. Like if it's in the moment, then it's different. But if it's like, oh, just shoot her these ones that I've been shooting out to everyone, it's like there's nothing personal about that.
Oh,
there's nothing...
you can tell. Yeah, you can tell when it's like their best of dick. The one that they send to all the girls, or the one that they're just sending in the moment.
The light flashes and you're like, I have to take a photo now. It should be those.
Oh, Be Real or something
Be
like
Good.
that.
Like that's when the dick pic should happen. Just like whatever it is at that moment.
Yeah.
Like
I
about.
definitely have like an album of nudes that I would find suitable to send to people that I was like wanting to hook up with. So you'd send them something maybe like 10 kgs ago and like the best angle and you're like, this is me now. I'm in a hotel room or something like that. You're like, no, I'm not, mate. I'm
thinking
in
of
bed.
you.
Yeah. You've got me so worked up. But because I think I work in radio and TV in New Zealand, I get quite a lot of unsolicited messages from men. And some of them are
gross.
Brilliant.
Ah, yeah.
No, just like gross and just like desperate. And
yeah.
I remember one guy messaging me and saying, I would so eat your asshole. And I remember being like, if you genuinely, David, let's say his name, I can't remember his name. David, if you genuinely wanted to eat my asshole, there would be so many more steps between messaging me.
It's not just hello, eat my asshole.
Yeah, munch. And the worst thing is, I had shared that with my mum. I was like, oh my God. Because I was like, it was when I was just first working in TV. I was like, oh my God, look at this message. It's so eat your asshole. And on it went. And my mum, I didn't know she was going to do this, but my mum saw his profile, clicked on it, then found him on Facebook, clicked on his Facebook profile, found his mother, and then messaged his mother. And my mum said to his mother, from one mum to another, this is what your son is messaging my daughter. She never got a response,
How did you feel
but it
about
was
that?
seen. Oh, I thought it was iconic. Oh, that's brilliant.
It's pretty funny.
And he had a wife. I just think people should know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to ruin the guy's life, but...
Yeah.
You'd probably want to know if your husband was messaging, like, women from the telly straight to us eating. Do you know what I mean? Not even like, you're gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't mind those messages because you're like, oh, that's all right. I'm like, I've put that photo up for that purpose.
It's funny how as a woman, like if you talk about sex publicly, then people all just jump to that, like, oh, she must want it. She must want to fuck everything. It's like, that's not what it is at all.
No,
like,
no.
As though you can't possibly have standards if you're going to talk publicly about sex.
Yeah. I did have one quite quickly after my separation. I did have one guy message me to say he was my hall pass and I let him cash it in.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh,
did you feel like a birthday present? Like,
yeah, a little bit. And I think it was
this guy's dream.
It tickled my ego no end.
Yeah, I would love that.
I think.
Yeah.
Until I found out his other hall pass was Sabrina Carpenter. And I was like...
I don't know who that is.
Like Polly Pocket. Like the tiniest, she's like 4'1".
Okay.
blonde, like just this really like bright and pretty.
Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. I like the idea of treating someone. I went through a stage of signing up to threesomes but being the third wheel, like so on Tinder, like just, you know, being the extra add-in.
Yeah, right.
And I loved that because you're like the birthday present.
Oh.
They're appreciative. You don't have to worry about anything. You know, like there's no complication of what this is.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
You roll in, have a great night, see you later, not expecting a call.
I just think...
That's the best.
I think threesomes look so great in pornography.
I don't watch porn.
Don't you?
Nah, never.
I pay for porn.
How much do you pay? A lot.
Like a monthly subscription for elite porn.
Really?
Yeah, last year in Australia, I toured a show called Wild Flutters, and it was all about like porn and erotica. And
No, my dude, I'm in here getting railed by a centaur called like Pentathagon or something. That's the shit you like, isn't it? I'm not reading Shantaram, I'm getting Shanta-slammed by a half-horse, half-man who keeps calling me a good girl, and I like it.
And I was watching so much porn, and I just get over it. Like, why is she crying? I know, like,
Yeah.
what? The dicks are so big, and it's nothing real, and it's all like scripted and so poorly acted. And I've got an acting degree, and I just can't watch it. So I'm sitting there like ready
Judging.
to rub, and I'm so distracted by all
Yeah.
the BS of porn.
Yeah.
And then I learnt more about like ethical porn or porn made particularly for women, and there was this website, and they just make
Nice
like
storyline.
homemade, like
Yeah.
the people submit it themselves.
I think
and-
my imagination is too, like, I love imagining. Like, I'd
Same.
rather lay with my eyes shut and just think.
Yeah.
You know, and imagine,
yeah.
I guess because I want to be there.
Yeah, and no one in porn looks like me. Whereas that's why I pay for my porn. It actually, it's
Yeah.
probably one of like the bougiest things I do.
Yeah,
I pay
yeah.
for porn.
Yeah, that's an ethical, that's a good,
Yeah.
that's good.
But I think
Good for you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
She pays for her porn.
She pays for her porn, everyone. But like threesomes in porn always look so fun, and so I think that you're always like, it's like everyone's fantasy. But I just feel like when you're in them, there's just one person too many.
I never felt like that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we could be different.
Yeah.
I've witnessed group sex, but I've never like taken part in a big
I couldn't.
thing.
I enjoy the idea of it, but
Yeah.
I couldn't find that many people sexually attractive in the one room at the same time. Like that never happens.
Imagine if you would get it.
I'm like, get your hands off me. Get your balls out of my face.
Some
You're
minga
gross,
turns up with his
dirty
balls
old
out
nuts.
to join, and you're like, "Oh, I'm good
No,
here."
thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
Thank you. Pretty right.
Yeah, you kind of can't sort of like pick and choose.
No,
an orgy,
you're
I
either in or
imagine.
you're not. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
I've definitely like I was quite mind blown when I first went to a sex club and saw like the group stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
because it does feel like
Out of the sex club, how many people would have been fuckable, like numbers wise, percentage wise?
for me personally quite low.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
But I love that when you go that there's all sorts of different people. Like there's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's
And
I
it's
like
empowering.
that.
It's an
very
empowering.
empowering.
Yeah, and knowing that there's no pressure, you can do whatever you want or not do
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
you
yeah.
want.
And
yeah,
that
that's
blew
a
my
beautiful-
mind. That,
Yeah.
that all the safety and all the like,
Yeah.
it's like so welcoming and everything.
And it's not grotty like you imagine. Like growing up, it was always
No.
like, what would be happening there or what's it going to be like? And it
Yeah.
wasn't what I thought at all. It was just
Yeah.
people hanging out, wanting to have a fun time.
I know, but I
Playing
did go to
pool,
one.
having a
I went
drink.
to a club that's like predominantly for gay men, and then like once a month they open it up for couples, straight couples and stuff. And I went to one, and there's a swimming pool there. And I told
Yeah.
my friends, I was like, "Oh, I went to this club, and there was a swimming
get in
pool
the
and stuff." They were like, "Did you get in the pool?"
Just don't put your ears
I
under.
was like, I didn't get
You
in
talk
the
about
pool.
sea lice.
Yeah, I know. The only reason I didn't get in the pool was because I had a fresh tattoo. But I was kind of awkward in that club because I think it was my first one. And at one point, there was like a cinema in there. And I was like, I assumed they'll be playing porn. And they were playing Blade Runner. And I was like,
Someone will be getting off to it.
yeah. I sat down for a bit, and then like 15 minutes passed, and I was like, why am I just watching a movie?
Yeah.
I could literally just be sitting at home watching Netflix or something like that, and I'm in
I
a sex
remember this
club.
one guy, you know how there's always that one guy who no one is going to touch? And he's just so desperate. He's just jerking off in the room
Yeah.
on his own or walking about.
One guy who was in a threesome, he, at the end of it, didn't take the cue to leave, and he was very awkward. I imagine he'd be that guy in that club. He was quite awkward, and he, for some reason, just wouldn't get the cue that it was all done. We're both like dressed. He's still there naked and telling me about why wombats have such strong spines. And he just kept going on about the strength of wombat. I don't remember.
That's like one of those facts you read on your Libra flirt. You know,
yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's random.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, and I guess like there's a lot of socially awkward people that go, like, you know, people with autism or people who go there because they think it's going to be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not. The show I'm writing at the moment, I'm on the fence as to whether my parents can come to it because it's literally like everything I've done in the last 12 months.
Yeah.
And I think some of it they suspect, and I think some of it will be too much for them.
So my dad has seen my first show. So in my first show, like I'll talk about things I've shoved in my vagina.
Yeah.
But I don't like
shoved. Darling.
Well, you know, when I was in my 20s, I let a guy shove a pumpkin inside me. I know, like a butternut, obviously, not a jack.
For clarification, it wasn't like
it
wasn't a Halloween one.
Yeah, not a jack-o'-lantern.
Fuck.
But that was, you know, it was just, you know, when you're being wild and adventurous back in the day. Anyway, so my dad saw this show.
I thought I knew.
Yeah. So my dad saw this show, right? My dad's an old school, like I grew up on a sheep farm in central Victoria. So dad's an old school sheep shearer, like, you know, blokey bloke, wears his blue singlets, all of that sort of stuff. Anyway, he came to the show and it was like a big theatre show and, you know, it was great. Everyone, you know, great response. And then afterwards, everyone's coming out to see me, you know, near the merch table and stuff. And Dad comes out and he's wiping his eyes like this, like he's so proud. And someone goes, "So Bert, what did you think of the show?" And he goes, "Yeah, I think I'm going to pull out my pumpkin patch."
Oh, far out, Dad.
Because that day he'd been showing me around his garden and showing me the pumpkins. I'm like, oh God, he's going to, yeah.
My parents are pretty good. They've listened to my podcast, Sex.Life, with Morgan, and they were all right. But my dad, I think he got to Ep 5, and it was like the butt plug episode.
Yeah.
And
too confronting.
He was like, "I love you, but I'm out."
Yeah, and I think that's fine. Like, I think you're not, you know, you don't want to hear about your dad with butt plugs either, do you? Would you?
I think I'd be quite proud of him because my parents just moved in with me, right? And so we talk about sex a bit because there's some accommodating that needs to occur.
Yeah,
and I know that my parents still have sex, and that makes me really happy.
Yeah, that's
I don't want
good.
to think too much about it, but it makes me very happy that they're still doing it. But I think he just met his limit there. I think they'll be fine with the new show.
And there's a difference between meeting your limit or making you feel shame about it. Like they're two very separate things. And that's that's really, that's beautiful.
So how much lube did you need for the pumpkin to go in?
I can't really remember, but I know that I trained for it.
Far out.
Well, I didn't train for it, but we were doing a lot, you know, like we were doing a lot more things then that I would never be doing now. Like I would never,
Yeah, cool. I just think people are definitely more open-minded these days. It was quite vanilla when I was like younger and shagging around.
I think people have there's a lot more people with stories, but no one ever talks about them. So I would have never told that story to a soul until I did comedy. Like I'll tell it in front of hundreds of people, but I wouldn't have told it to my even best friends.
Yeah.
Because it's that element of, you're not supposed to put pumpkins in your pussy.
Says who?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shit rule.
Where's that written down? But I love that though, and I totally feel that at the moment that there's so many women in particular that are talking about sex through laughter, through comedy, which is like the greatest way to talk about anything, right? Because like people are just like open and laughing, and then we become a lot more accepting, and so it does become more normal to say, put a pumpkin in your vagina.
Yeah.
And people are gonna judge you less.
People have the moment of like. So there was a lady who up in Townsville, right, far north tropical Queensland. She came up to me after the show and she was super judgy, right? She's like, "Did you really let someone shove a pumpkin in your pussy?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I was in my 20s. Who cares?"
Also, why would I make that up? Why would I say it?
I said, "Hasn't everyone shoved something in their vagina that's not supposed to be in there?" I said, "Haven't you?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, but only a Mars bar."
Oh my God!
I was like, yes, I hope it was frozen. Otherwise, you'd be like, looking like you shit yourself.
Also, I feel like did she take the wrapper off? Because
I didn't ask any more questions. I just looked at her like, "You're judging me, bitch."
Yeah.
Come on.
Because I immediately thought wrapper on, and I was like, "Ow, that would like serrate the internal
It'd have to be
walls.
frozen though. This is tropical climate.
It could be fun. No, I'm just thinking about the delicate pH of the vagina. Again, you wouldn't want a melted thing in there.
I had a local sex club sponsor back in my hometown for a while, so they gave me all these little bags of stuff to hand out after the show, and so I just did a thing of like, you know, if you want to win a prize, you got to tell me something you've shoved in your vagina or whatever. And this one lady's like, and I take the microphone over to her, and she goes, chocolate in my asshole. And she looked liberated. And then it's like, how good.
You're so right. Everyone does have a story. Everyone's done something beyond what they've told.
And we have that moment of like,
yeah.
And then actually, who cares?
I once was travelling. I'll try to leave out as much detail as possible. I was travelling with a group of people. And there was one girl in there who was younger than I was. Not a virgin or anything, but perhaps a bit naive, shall we say. And she was hooking up with this guy over there, and we'd had a really busy day. And you know, after a busy day, if you're going to engage in sex, you sort of want to give the gal a bit of a freshen up in the sink.
Yeah.
The old, we could get a flannel on her, whatever.
Yeah.
And you hope that they would do the same, a little courtesy dip in the basin. For some reason, the thought came to her that she wanted to make her coochie taste nice. And the only thing that she had available to her was toothpaste. And so so she got toothpaste and it up her fanny.
Yeah.
And went out into this date where the guy went down there, and of course immediately was like, is there toothpaste in your pussy?
Hang on a minute.
I absolutely
And was it not burning her? I would have thought that would burn
it burned
you.
her.
Yeah.
It burned her bad.
Yeah.
Like, that was too much peppermint.
Yeah.
And also, why would you put something so... This guy would use this 2 times a day, you would hope. And he's in there being like, that's so fucking familiar. It's so bizarre.
But women are so worried about that sort of stuff, aren't they? Like, you know...
I know.
Yes.
Have you eaten a vagina before?
Yes.
Oh,
I loved it.
Are you,
and I just, when people are like, oh, I don't like eating pussy, it's like... But, like, if somebody's...
It's glorious.
But also, if you were, like, a little bit... Like, it's never going to be gross. Well, I wouldn't have thought...
Oh... I've
maybe
never
if you're dehydrated.
Had a gross one, but dehydrated, fresh off a
your
fucking
pH,
22-hour
pH is
flight.
way out of whack.
Yeah, when you're a bit tangy.
But I think, when you're in the moment, you know.
Yeah. Would you...
I've eaten an oyster and I didn't really want to. You know, you just do it. You're in the moment. Hook in.
Yeah. I have not met a dude once that's not liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what was I reading the other day about women are so self-conscious about face sitting? Because we're like, I'm fat.
Do you know what?
And men are like, sit the
Yeah.
fuck down. And we're like hovering, being like, oh my God, I'm like 40 kgs. And they're just like yanking you down, like, bring it.
No. I sat on the first one for I hadn't sat on a face for 20 years, I reckon.
You were an early face sitter.
Well, in my
pioneer of
20s was
sorts.
when I was the wildest.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
when I was
right.
and then I think I just went a bit vanilla, not vanilla, but you just, I don't know, you hit a different phase of your life and... but I hooked up with a young guy literally the other day. You know when you just feel like, why have I gone so vanilla when that's still available?
Yeah.
And it was when my box of Wild Secret stuff had just turned up too. So we just went to town.
You went to town, yeah.
Oh my God.
I
But
know.
I'll tell you what's really fucked. And then I was so excited thinking, yes, he could be the new lover. Like, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
And then he messaged me the night before last and asked for $100.
What?
How deflating is that?
What for? To get by?
To get by.
Fuck me.
I know.
Oh no.
The world was perfect.
Sweetie.
Am I like sugar mama?
Sweetie.
Is that dollar bills?
Oh.
And do you know what? I would have paid him $100 for all the pussy he ate, but it just became if you had have said that up front.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I didn't give it to him.
No, I've
I'm
never
not
been
doing
asked for money.
No,
That's terrible.
I know we got along, but not that well.
I've definitely had one guy come round because I've got quite a nice house. It's like a new renovated house. And one guy came round and he was a bit younger and I could tell that he thought I was money bags.
Yeah.
And I'm not, but I just have a nice home. And at one...
But even if you are, it's no one's business.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
But he kept mentioning it. And he kept mentioning how much older I was than him. And at 36...
what was the age?
He was 26 maybe,
Yeah,
10. It's not that much.
Yeah.
And he kept mentioning it. And at 36, I'm not ready for that to be
Yeah.
Like a mummy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that just made me feel yuck. But he kept...
Because you're told your whole lifetime you don't talk about that with other people. That we always
Yeah,
were. Like you don't
age.
ask questions. No, money.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
totally.
especially at the start. Like that's no one's
But
business.
I could feel him prying, being like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah, so
yeah.
like, what radio must pay well and done. And I was like, oh,
He's
yeah.
just stealing your fucking cutlery.
Yeah, totally. Taking my silverware.
yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. It was, yeah. The young guys are quite odd.
Yeah, I
think
know,
it's-
but sexually, like, it's like no one's the full package. You just got to get little bits from all the different places. This is
Yeah,
what
I guess
is what
so.
I want.
I'm just not attracted to younger men. It's just not
Oh,
my
see,
thing.
sexually I am.
Yeah.
Emotionally, no.
I gave it a
Yeah.
go. I just think, emotionally. I had a guy come round and I was playing music and Limp Bizkit came on and I made a joke and I was like, Limp Bizkit. He said, who's Limp Bizkit?
Yeah.
And I just was like, well, we're not.
This guy was using like street language and, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Are you complimenting me? I don't know what's going on.
You're like, don't make me feel old in this moment.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think I gave him the remote to like put, whatever he wanted on, music wise, and then it just fucked my algorithm. I was like, what the hell is this shit?
Now you got
Yeah.
beats.
Like, we're so old now, you got debates. He's left debates on. It's not for me. I know. The younger guys, I don't.
What's the oldest you've ever gone for?
Not as old as I would have liked to.
Really?
It was kind of a goal. Not a goal, but I wanted to.
We all have dreams, babe.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had a shag with an older silver fox.
There's not many attractive ones though, is it? No offense to
I
all
think
the...
there's heaps.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Like-
seeing where we're different, but
like businessy looking.
businessy, like money, like it's so
business.
yuck. But I'm like a little bit. He's got he's divorced. He's got like adult kids, and he's got
Nice
a
car.
job. Yeah, nice car. Like
We don't want them to care about
so-
our money, but we'll be caring about their money.
Exactly. Isn't that's so hypocritical? But older, maybe like 10 years older than me. Oh,
Yeah.
when I was younger.
Oh, so old. That's my age, bitch.
Yeah, I know you're literally doing yuck, you're washed up. When I was younger, I definitely shagged people a lot older. When I was
Yeah,
19,
same.
I saw this really hot guy working at a cafe and I went and I asked for his number. I was very bold.
Yeah.
We got to the date and under the light, I could really see. And I was like, you're quite older, eh? And he was like, yeah. And he was looking at my 19-year-old face like,
Yeah.
still did it though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, we're here now. But yeah, I don't have like an age limit or restriction, but I've just found that the younger boys, I think it just goes back to they just need the chat, I need the banter, and they're rubbish at it.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yes.
you're too busy on their face for them to chat.
yeah, shut up. Yeah, I don't know. I just like the energy of a young person, I think. Like probably because I'm so passive a lot of the time. Like I'm kind of an extrovert, introvert. So I spend a lot of time just like I love sitting on the couch watching Deal or No Deal. Like I'm a proper loser.
Yeah, proper loser.
Proper loser. Yeah, and I love it.
Yeah.
Put my slippers on.
Are you enjoying the single life?
Yeah, I can't imagine being in a relationship. I would like more regular lovers, but even that runs its course or wears off. Like to keep someone
Going.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
something will turn you off, then you're like, oh, I can't even do that now. I love random encounters, and that's
The
exciting
travel
for
thing's
me.
fun.
Yeah.
I went over to Italy last year and I was like, I want to clock this up.
Clock this up. Like, I've got a quota to meet.
Well, just a little bit. I was like, I haven't been able to do this my whole life, and I'd love some Italiano.
Yeah.
And I met this guy who lived quite close to where my parents live because they live over there half the time. And we met up at this bar in my parents' little village, and they were watching from the balcony, my parents, and they're like, who is this man who's driven to my tiny little town to shag my daughter, basically. We had a good time, but I can't make love in the European heat. You know what I mean? I'm wet and not in the best way.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just-
gross.
I'm-
But you
I'm
can
mean-
just do it in the shower. You can figure that out.
Oh, fuck. Shower sex is, again, great in pornography. In real life, it's awful.
Well,
Oh, no. I'm too tall as well, so the
Yeah,
angle,
yeah,
you've got to,
that's a lot.
You don't want to see
Yeah.
a guy up on his tippy toes trying to get in you. You know what I mean? That's in it.
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
look down and he's on his tippy toes, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Shower, it's the worst. I had shower sex once when I got my new shower and the shower head came off and it dinged.
Yeah,
Dinged
yeah.
the metal. And then I was distracted by my brand new shower head was dinged. You know, that's how I got an orgasm.
Oh,
because
like
it
a
just,
wretched. Yeah. You're
it's
worried about.
left-
You're at the age where you're worrying about your furnishings.
Yeah,
You know?
sorry to
I don't want to
stop
do that on
us.
the couch.
Yeah,
Lay
lay a
get that
towel
spot off.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, shower sex is not for me. But yeah,
Yeah.
the Europe, I was too hot. I'm too hot all the time. I'm too hot right now.
Yeah, but I can't believe you choose not to have sex rather than be uncomfortable with being hot.
Yeah, I would. Because I'm not, it's not that like hot.
Princess.
It is princess. It's not that like hot sort of glistening sweat.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
upper
it's like-
lip. Upper lip, yeah, the boobs
Everything's
are kind of
mushing on each
dribbling.
other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're just like
yeah.
rubbing. And like
Yeah.
if you're on top and your like face is dripping on
Yeah,
them.
you feel it just sliding down your tits.
Yeah, and I've got really thin hair, so when it gets wet, it doesn't look. I look like Gollum.
Yeah.
You know that's.
And there's no air conditioning where you're staying?
No, I'm on a budget, mate. I'm on a budget in Italy. I had like
Yeah.
one tiny little fan that was like the whole time, like that. Poor guy, Gregorio.
Just reminding you how hot you are.
Yeah, I know. And he sung Oasis to my face. It was so fucking full on. And he stayed the night.
Wait. Hang on. But so you did have sex with him?
Yeah. But it was just too sweaty.
What do you mean he sung Oasis to your face?
So
Like,
I have a
with a
thing.
guitar?
I have a thing where
just like a cappella?
just pulls it out from my apartment. No, he. I have this thing where I really panic about the music to put on for people when they come over to my house.
I'd be panicking about the singing. I feel anxious about that.
It was so uncomfortable.
Did he give you eye contact while he sang?
It didn't break for a second.
A
the
whole
eye
song?
contact. It was too much. Yeah. He came over and I was like, okay, I try to work it out.
What song was it?
Wonderwall.
Of course it was Wonderwall.
It was Wonderwall.
You can't be...
No shit.
You can't be...
He comes over and I always panic. So I was like, what's the most generic kind of like white person music for a guy his age? And I was like, Oasis. And I put it on my UE boom and he comes into the apartment. There's wine and stuff. And I was like, oh, change the music if you like it. He's like, I love Oasis. And then Wonderwall comes on.
I'm going to prove it. I'm going to
And he
prove how
goes,
much I love them.
Today is going to be the day that I'm going to throw it back to you. By now, you should somehow
Stop.
realize what you got. No, because he didn't. I don't believe that the whole thing. And I just had
Awful.
to take it.
Were you like... It's like even
Yeah,
fake...
I was polite. I was like,
Your asshole would
I'm
just
a
be
metalhead,
clenching.
by the way. Like, I like heavy metal, so I just had to endure this. Earnest. And it was like he was very attractive, but I'm
Not in that moment.
I'm not drawn to earnest men, like humorless, earnest men.
Yeah.
And I thought for a moment he'd be like, got ya. But by the time we're in chorus fucking 2, I'm realizing this is serious for him.
Yuck. I hate that when people sing to you. I've never had it like that. But even just socially, if the
was
one
like
person grabs the
70
guitar and they
centimetres
look
away
at
from
you
my
like
face.
watching the
Yeah.
reaction, don't be doing that.
Yeah, it was a lot. I was happy when that was over.
And then you fucked him after that.
Yeah.
You're an animal.
Yeah. I've had some terrible shags, but shagging a
would've-
guy after he sung
yeah.
Wonderwall to my face.
If I was going to shag him, I would have interrupted the singing and just like
Stop.
I would have kissed him. Just been like, you
oh
go
my
and
god, you
stop
got
this.
me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you've absolutely won me over. No, I couldn't stop him with a kiss. I couldn't make him stop at all. I was paralyzed with embarrassment.
Awful.
Actually, I want to leave my skin right now.
Yeah, I want to
thinking
leave
about
mine. Yeah. That's gross.
Anyway,
That's up there.
He was nice. He wore a purple shirt. That was the other thing I remember about him.
With a collar?
Yeah, collar and open. He was Italian, and he had a gold
Oh,
chain
yeah,
on,
that's
whole
all right.
thing.
Oh, the gold chain. Jesus. Yeah, we
It
don't
was
have
like a
to-
parody of an Italian man.
Did you get a photo of him? Do you ever take photos of your partners?
Yeah,
Always?
yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, while they're asleep or while they're
Yeah,
awake.
or it's just sort of like a weird snap.
Yeah.
Just so you can be like, look who's here, or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
No, I love sharing photos of people. You've
Yeah.
got to be careful though, because like, I'm dating this person to our left now, and like you've got to make sure that you're not gonna like fall in love with them, because you don't want to be going around like sharing things and then suddenly you're like, hey, can you pretend that you didn't see those, because now I'm probably gonna marry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Actually realised I respect this person.
Yeah,
after
yeah,
all.
yeah. Sorry that I like told you everything that we did.
Yeah.
Because I've got deep feelings about him and our families are connecting. Yeah. So we're just gonna pretend to
That
my
never
best friend that I
happened.
didn't like tell you.
Yeah,
any of
yeah.
that.
It'll be interesting to see whether you miss singleness.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, it will.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to open the bag?
Oh, what's in the
We've
bag?
got a bag.
We have a bag.
Oh, God.
I'm sweaty from talking about Gregorio. It just made me so embarrassed.
That's too pretty.
Ugh. The fuck is this?
Delicate. That's for angels, that one.
I was going to say for anuses.
Whereas.
Oh, fuck
For example, Exhibit A. That looks like it goes on your dash.
Do you know on your dash? No,
That's
driving
the new
safety,
bobblehead.
please.
The new bobblehead. I don't know if I could just sit. One of the ones that I was sent, you just like suction
Sit
onto.
on it. Last year, Wild Secrets, the beautiful team, you gave me the Girth Master, and it had, you know, Girth Master, his whopping cock. It was just like, so, too big is too big for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know that men, like, I want a big dick. Sometimes you're like, there is a line
Yeah.
where...
Did you watch that show about big dicks that was on, it's like a documentary on Netflix
No.
at the moment?
What's
Because I
it
was
about?
like, oh, what a curse, these poor blokes talking about their big dicks,
Yeah,
like
right.
as if.
No,
But then
no.
it's like,
Yeah.
that's not even going
And
in your mouth.
I'm always just like literally just
Like an ice cream.
licking the knob, and you're like, that's it.
Glad
That's
this isn't
all
gonna
I've
melt.
got. But I'm always so surprised.
I feel like I'm just nursing this
well, I'm using this, whatever it is, vibrating messenger as a little sort of talking stick
abracadabra.
now. I'm always so surprised at how much the gays love a whopping cock. Because I know that a
Yeah.
vagina is far more accommodating and expanding
Then your asshole.
than your asshole.
You reckon?
My vagina is more accommodating and expanding than my asshole.
Okay.
Just let that
I
sit.
feel
in the
like we
room.
need to. Who's got a measuring tape? And what things can we?
Put it
Has
this
anyone got
way.
anything
Put it
round?
this way. Would you
Oh, look.
happily put a pumpkin in your asshole?
No, but I wouldn't. Like, I'm not a big arsehole fan.
Right.
Yeah.
I think last year was the year of the ass. I think
For
a lot
you?
of for the world.
Oh, just
I think the
started
heteros have
getting
found the
involved.
asshole and they've been sleeping on it for years, and the gays were like, welcome to
Yeah.
the pleasure and the joy
Welcome
of the
to the
arsehole.
party.
Welcome.
Welcome to the
We've
arsehole
been
party.
here for ages, you fucking boring idiots.
Yeah.
And all the straights were like, okay.
There's still a lot of men that are fearful of.
Of things in their asshole?
Oh, I'll tell you something gross. Oh,
Do
this
it.
is so gross. I shagged this guy, and I just, you know, when you just shove your finger up there, like just, you know, so I popped it in. He left the room, like, mentally, like, and was bouncing up and down on my finger. I was just like I shouldn't have done that. Because he was just like he's on
in
a
a new
merry-go-round.
Give him a
I was
spin.
just like,
You can like spin him like a plate.
like a basketball.
Yes. Oh, good for him.
No, I couldn't wait to get, like, you know when you're just like, that is not we are not in the moment together right now.
My thing is, I'm all for it, but we need to have a contract about how much prep has gone into this moment. And that's going to dictate how much I'm willing to do.
How much prep do you need?
If you're going the whole way, like quite a bit. If we're gonna just want it to be as clean as possible. I
Yeah,
mean, like
okay,
we
yeah.
can't like dance around the fact that like poop comes out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
So you just got to give me a minute.
Yeah, what are you going to do in that minute? Evacuate.
Get as much of it out as possible. What do you fucking think I'm doing?
I've never, like, you know,
Like
obviously,
if I'm giving,
But I'd be trying to get it out before I even have sex with the vagina. If there's poo in there, I'd rather it out. Yeah. If you can get it out. At all times.
At all times.
Just wander
No, I
around.
totally agree, but I just think there's a certain level of the next step that you can take.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
prepping.
Yeah,
And
okay.
especially if you're going to be like licking that thing.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm giving my vagina a courtesy wipe, you best believe the anus is getting a thorough scrub.
Yeah,
That's just for me personally. I'm getting a scrub daddy in there and I'm serrating that thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just absolutely making it as fresh as possible.
Yeah.
And that's just what I want to do for my lovers. You don't have to.
No, well, I feel like just prepare for anything. Because you don't want to be like, okay,
But I mean
stop.
more if the moment takes you. If we're stumbling home from a bar or something and then we're in there. If I feel the arsehole being approached, I'm like, oh, let's just have a quick little sprint to the bath.
Yeah, yeah.
So these toys. So this is a little
This
pretty
is
licky, I think.
my magic wand shits all over your magic wand. I just want you to know. Abracadabra, bitch.
I actually feel like,
Guess who's casting a spell here?
given the stories we've been sharing, I think we've been given the appropriate toys here, actually. Do you know what I mean? I'm all about some sort of delicate.
I know you're delicate.
cleanly
And I'm like,
sort of- like shove a pumpkin in
good.
there.
That's too
fuck
much.
off. That's
That's too much. I'd love to wrap it in a Christmas bonbon and give it to my mum.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. My mum loved the Girth Master. She hung a tea
Yeah,
towel
that's
off
too
it.
much.
Gives a grip on it.
I think it's a good bench decoration.
What are you supposed to do with that? I literally couldn't even. It's heavy, eh?
Yeah.
Imagine trying to work out with that.
like jogging, like to use it for your, like instead of sandbags.
It's good
Just
for
whack it in
testing your reflexes of your knees. Look, it's going for it.
Use with your favourite sex machine or cock lock symptom. So we need another. There's more. There's more.
I don't want this.
No, I don't need a
in
sex
me.
machine. Look, it's like a
I
like
do
a
wear
jackhammer
bangles
situation.
though, and I actually think this could be a nice sort of. It's
Oh,
too
you
big
do
for
not,
my
that's-
bangles.
Yeah, and you know what? That's when people end up in hospital, don't
Yeah.
they? Oh, let's see if this fits over your cock. Next minute.
That's like 10
like-
centimeters dilated.
And it's like when a tree grows around a park bench.
Yes. Imagine being cursed. I will say, like, if this was scaled down, that's a love. I love a vein on a dick.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this circumcised?
It looks it.
I've been learning quite a lot about circumcised penises in my single life because I didn't have a lot
Yeah.
of experience with them. They're not super common in New Zealand.
Yeah, okay.
And then I experienced one and I had to get my friend who was circumcised to teach me how to give a blowjob again. It was just a learning moment for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I
You
don't
do change.
Well, it depends. Not all foreskins
You can't
are...
jack off a circumcised penis in the same way you would an uncircumcised one. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Thank you. I think you've been given janky hand jobs. No, cranking a skinless
I don't
dick.
really do hand jobs. My mouth's on there.
Yeah, but but you've got to get the hands involved as well.
But some foreskins
For a premium-
retract
a
so
premium
much that they're
service.
almost gone. Anyway.
No, for sure, but you can like move them around more.
Yeah.
I love a foreskin.
I feel sorry. Same. I feel
I
sorry for
love a
people who don't
foreskin.
have one.
Yeah.
It's another. It's like your nipples. It's an extra.
Yeah, an
element
extra
of-
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
big on nips. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. But I love a foreskin.
Yeah,
Not that I'm
yeah.
disappointed when I see that it's circumcised. I'm just like, there's just a little bit more I've got to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Everything's a bit tighter for them. And I do worry about hurting the man.
With your little pretty wand.
With my little pretty... Yeah, you can have that whopper
I
back.
don't. I think it goes here.
Okay. What else is
I
in
would like that actually, just sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I think now that I live with my parents, I will...
snail.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I've got something like that.
Do you?
Yeah. It's quite floppy. It looks pretty erect.
Kegel balls. I've never used Kegels.
I do my Kegels.
Do you?
Yeah. I've got a weak bladder, mostly for that. But
Yeah.
it's like bonus to have a tighter vagina.
You know, when you're in there and we're like, gotcha! Where do you think you're going? That's a Kegel.
I'm doing them right now when I look at you.
No eye contact, mate. Next thing you'll be singing Wonderwall.
Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna throw it back to you. You'll never hear that song the same again.
I hate the song before you even told me the story.
Yeah, so did I. Does one of these go in your bum? Yeah, so that's a double. We've got it all here.
Looks a bit flimsy.
Just a bit of Foley. I never get the one that's like...
You don't like that one? Yeah, it's distracting.
And you're like, oh, fuck.
How am I supposed to feel about this?
Yeah, all the weird rhythm ones that are like singing like, pa, 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 pa. You're like,
Yeah.
I like a consistency towards the end.
Yeah.
I would say some sex toys, this is a little review, have too many functions.
Yeah, I would
There's
agree.
nothing like trying to come and you're like clicking the button and being like, no, fuck, go back to one, go back
Those
to one.
suction ones? I got stuck to one of them once. I thought I was going to die. Like I pressed...
Stuck.
Well, it just, like, I love the suction ones, but this
Same.
was, like, so intense. And so I start panicking and pressing the button to try and get it off, and it sucked it more. And I was like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first
not
time I
good.
used
Too
the Satisfyer
much.
Pro,
They're the best.
yeah, I've got the 2 now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
elite. Or maybe the 3. Anyway, the first time I used it, I remember I came in 45 seconds and I was like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this? Is that too quick? I'm stoked about
Crack
it.
back on with your day.
Yes, but because sometimes I do love a leisurely wank, like a curious wank where you sort of like
Yeah.
explore, and sometimes like a 45-second is...
Too quick.
No, like great.
Yeah. Handy.
In the
Do you
morning.
masterbate before you go on stage? Like, that's part of my routine usually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, that's not a
Wank and a nap.
not a routine.
I think it's like gets rid of your anxious energy, sort of.
No, I don't. I'll try it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see if it changes how the show goes.
You'd be fire.
Yeah, maybe maybe we'll have a bit of sex.
Well, footy players do it and
Yeah.
stuff, don't they? They always talk about their routine of having sex before they go play a game.
Yeah, we like can I talk about it? Yeah. We do a thing called a South by Southwest, which is a side-by-side wank, where like you're both horny, you want to engage, but you're not really like want to get all into it, but you still want to be like involved.
Yeah,
so you just have a
nice.
side by side wang.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
watch some of my elite paid for porn,
Get
my money's worth.
Get your money's worth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then just have a little side by
Yeah,
side
that's
wang.
nice.
It's fun.
That's romantic.
Yeah, it is romantic.
Yeah.
You maybe every now and then you'll chuck a
Bit of
hand over
connection.
their way or put a mouth
Little
on
wink.
a nip that way. Yeah, how you going, mate? Yeah, it's so fun. I love it. Great for when you're on your period and you can't be bothered with the admin of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So I have an IUD. I haven't had my period for years. It's the best thing in the world.
Oh,
Why
I've
don't
only
you ever-
just got my period back. I came off contraception.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to feel like a normal person again.
Do you feel normal though?
Yeah, I feel great.
Really?
Yeah, I hate hormonal contraception. It ruined my life.
See, I don't get anything. I think I've been less of a psycho.
Oh, I think my clit was decorational when I was on
Really? What were you
hormonal
on though?
birth control. Everything.
Like
I've got
the pill and
polycystic
stuff.
ovaries, so I
Yeah,
had to go
yeah.
on like specific ones.
Yeah.
And it just made me so numb and awful and everything. So I'm just a raw dog now. But I've got a plan. But anyway.
Pull out.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, well. Every month.
Get my asshole prepared.
Yeah. But now now that I get a period every month, you're like, it is a bummer.
Yeah.
But I also, again, like the modern man, it hasn't really been a big deal for anyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe not day 2. Holy shit.
I reckon
How am I still
haven't had it
alive?
for like 15 years.
You haven't had your period for 15 years?
Yeah. Since I've had IUDs. It's the best.
Yeah, that does roll.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it, though.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, the actual IUD process is awful too, getting it in and out.
I've got 2 uteruses. Like, not 2 full ones.
This should have come out at the start.
My vagina, it's like, it goes up, and then it's my cervix, and then it splits into 2. And so if I got an IUD... No, I
you
can't
need
get 2
two.
cocks
You
in
need
there.
two.
I need 2. And I'm like, I'm not doing
No.
it. Yeah, 1 on each side.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Can't be true.
Yeah. It's called a bicornuate uterus or something like that. Bicornuate uterus.
So
It's like a bunny rabbit. So like
Yeah,
your uterus is
right.
a heart, and as you age, it like develops so it could hold a baby. And mine just stayed like that.
Yeah.
So there's 1 open passage. It's not completely 2,
yeah, yeah.
but it's like that, like a heart.
It's
Or like a
beautiful.
bunny rabbit. Yeah.
Beautiful uterus.
It's beautiful. And yeah, so I'd have to have 1 in there, 1 in there.
Yeah, that's
I
yeah.
ain't birth
That's
control. I'm
too
not
many.
using
That's
condoms.
too
I'm
many.
sorry.
Roll the
unless
dice.
it's unless it's with casual people, of course, and then every time.
You just threw that in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I use them every
Absolutely.
time except for when I don't.
Yeah, every single time. It's
Except
a
for when
must.
I'm not using
except
them.
for when I can't be fucked.
Yeah. Did you hear? Somebody said to me recently that I didn't know this, but that you can get throat cancer from giving oral.
Yeah.
What? How do we not know about that?
HPV.
I didn't know about that.
I knew about this because I got HPV and I had the cervix, this cancerous
Yeah, yeah.
cells in my cervix, I
Yeah.
had to get them cut out. And if someone was to go down on you and contract HPV in their throat from you, it can turn into throat cancer. That's how Michael Douglas got it.
I know.
Yeah.
I only learnt this like this week.
Yeah.
And it says if you had more, because I thought
pussy.
the guy was just telling me because he didn't want to go down on me. I'm like, motherfucker, like, come on, as if.
What a turn off though if a guy says, I'm not going to go down on you, I don't want to get cancer.
And then I looked it up and it says if you've had more than 8 oral sexual partners in your lifetime,
Yeah.
you're 80% more likely to get throat cancer.
Yeah.
8.
HPV, everyone, human papilloma virus. I know
I've
all
been
about
trying to give
it.
up smoking my whole entire life on and off. I've been focusing
it's
on
the
wrong
pussy
thing.
that'll get you. Yeah, I know.
Why doesn't
Everyone
it, like,
gets
Healthy
HPV.
Harold doesn't talk about that, does he?
I know.
Did you have Healthy Harold
Yeah,
over
we
there?
did. Harold the giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be smoking on this one.
Yeah.
We should be
Hi,
talking
kids.
about.
If you're gonna eat pussy, make sure
And
she
then-
doesn't have HPV.
There needs to be like those warning labels, like on a cigarette packet, like just a photo of Brian. You know Brian?
Yeah,
Got
could cause throat
just like, yeah.
cancer. I know, it's wild, eh?
I just
Because everyone tells you about chlamydia and gonorrhea and
Yeah.
syphilis and all of that, and then like herpes or AIDS or something. They don't talk about HPV.
Yeah.
Everyone gets it.
yeah.
It's literally just part of being a human.
So don't
Eat
worry
the
about
puss,
it.
Eat the puss.
Don't worry about it.
Life's for living.
Suck the dick.
Suck the dick. Are you a fan of sucking dick?
Yes. Yeah, but it's still got to be like the right, like, you
right
know,
dick.
some are just magic, aren't they? Like some you
Yeah.
just, it's the recipe or the, like a jigsaw puzzle, you just match them and all the styles. It's the same
Yeah.
with pussy, I guess. Like some guys just know exactly all the bits to do
Yeah.
at exactly the right time.
Yeah, I feel
And
like
others are like,
yeah.
rubbing your leg.
yeah,
Like,
you're like,
okay.
oh.
Good try. Thanks for having a go.
Yeah, good for
cute.
you.
It's
Proud of you, hon. Yeah. I feel like so many blowjobs are performative. And then when you
Yeah.
discover how to do it, that makes you feel excited. Game changer.
Yeah. No, I don't play games, and I don't turn into I don't do the whole acting. You know how some people just overdo it. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No. Yuck.
Like, if I'm watching pornography, not my elite paid for stuff, because they don't do that in there, but if I'm watching your basic bitch porn, and she, like, rolls her, goes cross-eyed or something, and is like, I'm like, I'm out. Never in my life. I've had mind-blowing sex plenty of times.
Yeah.
Never in my life have I gone, and, like, gone cross-eyed.
I still wouldn't like to see my face. It's got to be gross. I'd happily put a pillow on my face and just do it in private.
Have you filmed yourself having sex?
Yeah, but not my face.
Yeah, right.
And that was back when cameras first came out.
Yeah.
We got it
You're on film.
handy on the handycam.
Cranking a film.
Plug it into the VHS.
Yeah. No, I think my sex face is all right, but it's definitely not like performative.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. And the noises.
Yeah.
That one, like the little. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, but it's not like that on your elite paid for porn.
I think it's there, but it's just more authentic.
Normal. Yeah.
More animal.
Boo. Imagine that if someone just mooed, or just animal noises. Have you had any weird? I remember a friend of mine was a sex worker, and she said she had a guy that was just would just pretend to be a lizard, and he'd just be crawling around on the floor just being a lizard. Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
She'd just get paid to say sexy things to him while he's just being lizard man.
I haven't had that. No, I haven't had that. I don't think I've had any odd noises. Any noise for me that a man makes, so welcome. We're done with silent men. You're like, fucking hell, man.
Let
Give me a clue here.
People who sneeze quietly. It's just fucking sneeze.
Those people, and you're like, what? Get it out. I'm like, shaka bow.
Yeah.
It just makes it feel better.
Yeah.
No, if a man is making any noise, all noise is welcome.
Yeah.
Encouragement, like talking, anything.
Not too much. Oh my God, I slept with a South
don't have a
African
yarn.
guy. South African guy, yeah, he wouldn't shut up. I really wanted to go. Oh, this was my plan.
Yuck.
I wanted to go back and have sex with him again and record it. And then my mate was going to turn it into
That's
a
illegal.
DJ song.
Is it illegal?
No, but I told him that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
It's never
that's
happened
right.
again, but my mate's a DJ, so she's like, we could remix this.
Yeah.
I was even rolling my eyes, not from an orgasm, but just oh, shut up. Fucking.
Oh, no.
Yeah, chatting through every, like commentary.
Oh, no,
Just
no.
Eat it. Fuck up. Shut up.
Well, you learn how to sit on their face to shut them up.
Yeah,
That's sort of your go-to skill.
Yeah.
I feel like there's someone
I
I
feel like we
met
got to know each other.
a few hours ago. We're now sitting betwixt a whopping cock.
A whopping cock, some Kegels.
Yeah. I suppose we should go have a wank. That was really fun.